Rigo, that would be awesome if you could support. So Rigo's gonna support on his artist. We're gonna help BTP get his little titles so that he can trick people in the future.
My God. Let me make a feed for BTP.
Sounds good. So for those that don't know, BTP is one of the guys in our guild.
Alright, I'm out for the night, guys.
This is what BTP stands for.
Thanks
We
for
don't we don't call him by his real name. That's why I nicknamed him BTP. He's a busy guy. He's training to be a doctor, so we try to help him out when we can. And he's never cleared IvoryTower before, so this will be all new for him. BTP, have you studied the fights a little at least?
Yeah, I've done 1 through 3. I just haven't done 4.
Okay, and you've studied 4?
Yeah, kind of, not really.
Okay.
Do you know the mechs that happen in 4?
I got my cheat sheet though.
Okay.
Can you tell us what the mechs are?
Oh no, I can't.
Well, then what's the use of the cheat sheet?
Yes, you're not gonna be able to reference your sheet during it.
Like, you just go through the cheat sheet and just
read
the
them out loud. Read your cheat sheet to us.
Alright, let's see. Let me go to gate 4. Red tiles equals destroyed, can't fall. Purple tiles respawn, safe. How to respawn tiles, destruction check. Spawn red orbs, bait the red orbs for the red tile. It turns into purple.
Yeah, that's one of the least important things though in the whole thing.
Pizza stagger at 160.
That is a very important one. Yeah.
Dodge 2 pizza, bait 3rd pizza into mirror.
So that one will be a tough one. It'll take you some time to get used to it. We'll get you some reps on it. We'll try to explain it to you as we go. It'll be a little easier for you to just kind of see it. But in order to get gate 4 down, you do have to do all the major mechs with us. It isn't like, you die and then we can carry.
Is it the hardest gate?
It's the hardest gate in the sense that you need to do all the major mechs and you can't be carried, but I mean gate 2 is probably the hardest one.
Yeah, dude, gate 2 fucks me up.
I don't know, man. I feel 3 is the hardest one because people cannot learn the fact that it's a scripted gate. Everything is always the same.
Do you need refreshers on these the first, second, and third, or do you want to just kind of do it?
No, I think my cheat sheets are good enough. I kind of remember them. Third we cleared kind of fast whenever I cleared it, so I didn't get like too many reps on that, but we cleared it pretty quickly.
So for this, bring sacred bombs in case people get slept, and then bring a flame grenade, and somebody else can bring one.
Should I bring like a time stopper panacea, or does it not matter?
It doesn't matter.
Atro.
Atros if you're comfortable using them. I got a hat on now. You think you watched one of my videos before, but you're not sure? I think it was a Kangol, a sharpshooter. Oh, nice. Don't stand in front.
We must stop that ominous bud before it blooms. Let's hurry.
Don't look.
Medusa. Would you teleports? Just kind of stay in the middle ×3. So there's one top. The second one is always opposite of the first one. So if you have the target and there's no ping for the second one, just know it's going to be opposite.
When you see them, just auto attack pink things. You see the blue counter in the middle of the boss? It's like counting down. 14 seconds, 13 seconds, you see that?
Oh yeah.
When that gets to 0, you need to flame the boss in the middle.
I thought you do it when you hit 15. You do it when that counters down.
You need 15 first. That's to remove the shield.
The one that spins first is the counterable one.
And if you can see the icons above her head, that's another tail. All the devos always show up on the real one.
Yep. So for this, you're going to be in the bottom left corner for the counter or dodging the eye, the gaze. So 96 bars.
Yeah, I can do that, Mick.
He's gonna spend from middle, and then there's gonna be 3 points, and you'll see like a little stream come out of him, so you know where your point is.
My problem is like when he throws like the orbs, and you have to get the orbs, and then like he fucking does his bullshit swipe, and then you get hit.
So you're not gonna worry about throwing anything. Like we'll take care of throwing, so that you can kind of just focus on your getting your orb and dodging attacks and stuff. My advice to you as a back attacker is try to be very, very careful with your back attacks. But anytime he lifts his leg up like he's gonna fart, just get the fuck out.
Yeah,
like
he stomps that side, right?
Well, just anytime he looks like he's gonna like shift position or shift his leg, like his leg lifts up, just leave. Like just use your ability that flips you away and just flip away from the boss. And then you can also outrange the tail swipe. So if you see him kind of winding his tail up and you're already far away, just go a little bit farther away so you avoid the tail swipe. So at the very end, after we do the stagger and we all run to the middle, you'll end up spamming your button. We'll all be silenced, but you'll spam in the center platform where we all are.
When he like runs back and forth?
Yeah, at the very end.
Okay.
And ideally, you know, he gets an orb attached to him, and then he does the stagger, and then he does 3 attacks, and then he does the stagger again, and then he does 3 attacks. Ideally, the support will be awakening on cooldown around like after the first attack or so.
Yeah.
So like if you notice it's like the second attack and the support just casts shield, then getting hit doesn't really matter as much. You don't really have to worry about collecting all the little orbs.
You just pot.
BTP, don't
watch your feet.
Get hit. Careful.
Yeah, I potted too early.
And then we're gonna phase here in a second, so you'll go to the bottom left, and then just watch for your trail.
I got double.
Okay.
You got double?
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't.
Go to your spot, bottom.
Calm down.
You're fine.
You're fine.
Fuck, I missed my count.
Okay.
Okay.
You have plenty of time to get the counter. So, like, he's gonna pull his tail back, and he kind of lingers for a second, and then you counter him.
I did it to the side. I thought I was gonna hit, but I didn't.
And then he's gonna do like a turn, and then we counter him. So this is a counter here. Unless he eats somebody to death, sadly.
God damn, I thought it was a counter, so I went for the counter.
If you have the eyes, he'll try to eat you. I should have mentioned that. I didn't see that you had the eyes until it was too late. Alright, good. Also keep in mind when you have the circle buff, you can spacebar quite a few times. All your movement speed skills.
Counter happening in 50 seconds.
Top side is where that goes out. Here, just to focus on dodging.
Counter in 5. Or now. I'll throw on the after the second stagger.
I threw, it might have been too early.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
early.
early.
It's my bad.
Oh, good.
You want to throw Rico?
Yeah, I'm just waiting here for do something. There we go.
We can wait for natural stagger.
Oh, he jumped.
I think I threw it in time. Should be okay, maybe? Yeah?
Yeah, it should be.
Yep. Alright.
Mick, remember to grab the orb.
Alright, go in the middle. And then you go the opposite way that he lands, BTP. And you can just spacebar right away in the opposite direction.
You should also auto-walk this.
Yeah, just click on the corner. And then this one, you go the direction that his head's in. So you go left here.
I'll be behind just to
and then spacebar early and start moving.
I didn't have a space bar up somehow.
Oh,
Are we stuck? Oh,
Stagger, stagger, stagger. Alright, and then spam in the middle here. Spam your item. Alright. And then hopefully we're gonna break here. So get ready to throw destruction. Alright, just kill him.
there's no more orb bullshit, right?
Yeah, you don't need to worry
No.
about it.
over here,
Just kill him.
be careful. He hits hard the longer that we stay here.
And at some point he's gonna do a mech, and I'll tell you not to chase him. And the longer this goes on, the more damage you're gonna do. So your surge is gonna be
Yeah,
popping.
I'm like, dude, what the hell?
Yeah, here you can see 1 million surge.
Or billion. Don't chase, don't chase, don't chase, don't chase.
1 million, sir.
1 million surge.
1 billion, my bad. I've been speaking Spanish all day. My brain cannot translate properly now.
Don't chase, don't chase. If you got an atrophy, pop it and
Yeah.
unload.
I just realized.
It's a lot of fun. There we go.
Wow, that was the smoothest that's ever went for me.
Woo.
All you need to remember on that 5 BTP is the longer you keep him shackled, the less dangerous it becomes.
Yeah. All right, number 3, Captain Cheeto Man.
Yeah, the Cheeto guy.
So for this one at the beginning, we're gonna stand still together, and Rigo will DR us. We get hit, and you spacebar out as soon as you get hit. And that gives you stacks so that you do extra damage. If your stacks get too high, you need to go into the water to get rid of them. And that happens when he'll just like randomly do like
Yeah,
a
when he does, like,
yellow
the
knockoff.
attacks.
Yep. The first mechanic is pretty quick. At the beginning, you'll go to your ×3+1 spot. You're just gonna ping if you get a Cheeto near you. And then you gotta kind of pay attention to what order it is. And then the second mechanic is a stagger mech, where he stands up on his hind legs, I guess you would call them. And then you just stay really far away from him and throw whirlwinds and range abilities and whatever else you can. And the idea is just not to get hit twice, because 2 hits hurts really, really bad. But after the first mechanic, when he hits all 4 of the pillars, we get an opportunity to break him.
Oh yeah, and then he's useless.
Yeah, and so to do that, you need to delay slightly. Like, he'll be on the ground, and you want to delay a little bit, and then the break will reveal itself, and start off with your destruction grenade.
What?
And then
whirlwind and destruction. Okay.
yeah,
And atropine still.
yep.
Yep.
And if we can do that, then we can do a really big DPS burst, because he's kind of useless.
Do we get another chance to do that destruction check or no?
Yeah. Yeah, every time he charges, he does like these 3 charges, and you run him
If
into
you
a
get him
pillar,
into a pillar, yeah, you're
and then you can do it again. And then after that, for the last mech, we're going to group together, and we'll get knocked in the water when we get out of the water. So for this, just stand together. And then you're going to spacebar out.
A very ominous pillar indeed. Let's find a way to
So top left, and then bottom. And then right, and then top, I think. So bottom. And then right. And top. And this one you're gonna get ready to break. Nice job. Next will be the stagger. So he's gonna stand up and we'll do
the
stagger.
How many stacks is too high? So we're actually
Over 10. Wait until you see the stagger bar and then throw a whirlwind. Alright, go. And then just be very careful. Watch your feet. You just charged me like Juggernaut. Alright.
Maybe we can stay with us.
Stay together.
Did you push immunity, BTP?
Yeah, he did push immunity.
Oh, dude, I was just like, I need to just get the surge off. And I didn't even know.
Yep.
You don't
That's
use anything that has used on
I didn't even know.
No matter, even if you're gonna lose a surge, you gotta deal with it and just let it
I was
be.
just like random perfect timing.
That's
I was like, oh, my stacks are gonna expire. Let me just send this off.
I like the thought though that you greeted that way.
I mean, you can greet it before he does the first wave of damage. After that, you have to cancel anything.
Then you get in the water, and then what? That's it. Then you just try to stagger.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and then you just kill him.
Is this another stagger thing?
Yep.
Yeah, but on this one, he doesn't.
It's a
show
lot
your
less. Gate 2 wasn't too bad. We only wiped maybe like 4 times, I think. There's only one of us that's learning, so it's not too bad. We're teaching BTP. There we go. Gate 4 will be a lot harder because he's gonna have to learn all this. Stagger wise, I think we can do it, me and him. And then I could have him go first, actually, for the fake counter thing, so that way we can tell him exactly what to do.
I mean, that'll give him practice staggering or countering.
Yeah. For the first mech, you'll be in the 3 spot, and I'll be here. The way this kind of works is you're gonna start at 3, and then you're gonna move down just a little bit to like 4 so that you can dodge the attack, and then you go right back to 3. There's going to be a yellow pattern on the floor, and typically close to the boss is pretty safe. Once you see the triangle sort of create itself, then you can literally just walk out of it, or you can spacebar.
And then put the third one on the mirror.
Yes, which is why you're going, so you're going 3, 4, and then 3, and then you go 6. And then you'll do 6, 7, 6, and then you jump and then you go 9 and you go.
Oh, you do that? Okay.
Okay.
Well, but once the yellow thing explodes, then you can run more towards the middle, and it makes it easier to just walk out. Or you're Deathblade, so you have movement skills, so that's not a big deal.
The yellow will always go away in time for you to shift the triangle into position. So like, just focus on the third one. Just focus on dodging the yellow, and then you can get back into your cardinal position. After we do that, in the center, he's going to have a stagger, and you'll use your stagger skills for that. And then you and I are going to go to the 7 spot after we stagger the middle, and you're going to throw a whirlwind and whatever skills you have left. Okay?
Only at 7? Is there one at 5?
There's one at 5, but Soph and Rigo are going to get that one.
Because you're starting at 1 and then going 6 and then going 9, you're already close to this one.
Okay.
So yeah, so what you're going to do is you're going to stagger, big stagger skills in the middle as soon as you see the stagger bar. And then as soon as it's done, then you come down here, you throw a whirlwind and whatever your next, stagger skill is. And then we'll go back to middle and do damage. And that'll be the first mech. Okay?
You probably want to save your faster animation stagger skills for the outside ones. You have a lot more time in the middle than you do on like the outside.
Yep. Mech that follows that will be the counters, and you're in the 1 spot, so you'll be in charge of the first 2 counters that he does, and they'll either be a real one or a fake one, and we'll tell you what it is. And so then for the whole mechanic, the only counters that you're in charge of are the first 2. It'll be in a tight circle, but it's all the way around. So let's say that the bottom one is a real one, like at 6, then this is the one that you're going to be making sure that you counter every time the door recreates. And if there's like a fake one up there for your second one, then you can just ignore it and you don't need to do anything. But if both of them are real, then you need to remember the order and you go, okay, I'm going to get this counter. And then as soon as I got that counter, I'm going to position myself up here. And the priority for you is just to get the counters. If you have counters, don't worry about trying to like optimize your stagger in the middle.
So my counters, so I'm gonna get, and then is everyone else doing their counters at the same time?
Everybody's also doing theirs too, yes.
Okay.
And it gets very distracting, but you just got to focus on your own.
Everybody else is going to be staggering while the first two like thrusts are happening until it's their turn to pay attention to the counters.
Yep. Okay. 60, you're going to go to 3, and you're going to see your door reappear at 3, and you're just throwing a destruction bomb on it as soon as you see the target for it. And then you're going to stagger in the middle. There's going to be a break where his sword is, and it's a very small break, and it's like right by his feet. And then a tether is going to form. We should probably have him tether, right?
Yeah. Save weak point skills on that stagger, though, unless you know that you don't need them, like if you have a gun lancer or something.
And so after we destroy the little sword that's at his feet, a tether will come out, and you need to get the tether. It's just like, if you remember in Brill, the Procol tether. It's just like that. It's pink. So you'll get that, and then what'll happen is he's gonna spawn doors, I guess, in the cardinal spots. I'm gonna go first, and so what'll happen is he's gonna drop these like AoEs everywhere, and we dodge them. And then on the third drop, I'm gonna stand in front of him, and you don't get caught. You like be kind of away, and then you gotta aim where I get thrown. And you're going to aim us into each of the doors. And what'll happen is he'll obviously, it's like the most obvious thing, he lifts his arm up when he's going to throw, and you just spacebar away once he, does that.
You stand still for a good amount of time looking at the direction that he'll throw, and then you just wait until you see movement, and then just spacebar.
And then you're going to do each door. So I'll go first, and then Rigo will go second, and you throw Rigo into that one, and then
he's always going to throw you into a door.
Well, you aim him.
He's throwing it at the tethered player.
Okay.
So you're aiming him at the door. So it's up to you to stand there, and then you dodge out of the way when he throws, and then there, and then it'll be there.
You can start anywhere, but you should. The pug standard is starting at 6.
Yeah, just to learn good habits.
If you start somewhere else.
And then you'll be outside fighting him by yourself, and you can do full damage to him, but just focus on, not dying.
And he can still do counters when you are on the outside, so you gotta be careful with your
Pretty
counter.
much always does a counter when you're out there by yourself. So you can let it go, probably optimally.
And then after that, we're going to be inside killing a Guardian boss. And when we come out, he's going to stand in the middle, and you're going to stand on the left side. And your goal is he's going to spawn a purple triangle, and you're going to get caught by it. And then we're going to do a stagger check and save you. And it's typically on the left side here.
There's like a little bit of variation, but yeah, just don't get freaked out. If he's aiming up here, don't run up here. Just stay like on the left side, because he'll rotate like right before you grab.
Normal patterns, you just kind of need to pay attention. If you end up getting these like long lines spawn on you, you need to run to the outside and work your way in, because you're dropping these lines of puddle, and then you meet in the middle, and we have to create a safe spot together.
There's a mech where every player has like a V on them, and you have to take that to the outside of the arena. So you want to go to the outside of the arena and just stand there. Don't go all the way to the edge of the arena, because it'll turn you. You can stack on somebody, it's fine, as long as you're like aimed.
You have to be aimed in the same direction.
The same way.
Your ass has to be the same.
Yeah, but if somebody's where you're going, like you don't have to just like run like across the map.
Because what'll happen is a triangle will shoot out from your ass, and this is the safe spot. And so if you can basically just like fuck each other, if like I angled my ass like this towards you guys, then I'll kill you guys essentially, because I'll block your safe spot with my fuckery. So it's good to just kind of like angle your butts in a way where you're the safe spot in the middle. All right, let's go.
He has some counters that don't follow the general ICD logic. So if he's on the outside of the stage and he's spinning with like a big red telegraph, be careful. Like, because that's probably a counter, and that'll destroy the stage. This one, actually.
This is a counter, yeah.
That's. I couldn't have asked for a better time for that.
Yeah, that was amazing timing.
That's always a counter?
Always, no matter what.
That specific one, yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you have your counter?
Yeah.
Okay. So, fake is bottom left, so you don't got to worry about it. And real is the 9 o'clock. You got to get that. No.
Oh, I counter the mirror.
You got to be on the outside. Get it next time. So you're going to be on the outside of it to counter it. I should have mentioned that. It's okay.
You see, if one missed counter can make so much visual noise, it's hard to tell what's going on.
So you'll...
So then I just stand the whole time and just counter that.
The whole time at 9, you would have countered that. And when you counter it, you reset your skills.
Yeah,
so then...
I missed it. So then it was on cooldown. Should I throw whirlwinds or no?
No.
You need to save your whirlwinds.
Okay.
If we do the mech properly, nobody feels the counter. We get a big stagger buff, so we can just stagger naturally. Well, it's just in case, like, let's say you fail one counter, you can say, "Oh, I failed one counter." Somebody can throw just one whirlwind, and we should be fine.
Don't chase. Go close.
Bro, I got hit.
That's alright.
Oh, no, she fucking...
Yeah, like, you're walking all the way to the wall.
Let's say, for example, this is the arena. If you go like this, if you basic attack, it's gonna turn you around. So what you want to do is walk to there and at basic attack, looking outside before hitting the wall. That way you're gonna be safe that you're looking outside.
Or just click there.
And then there are waves that are moving around everywhere, and they do a ton of damage. So if you see those on the ground, you want to avoid them. Because they do an overwhelming amount of damage, especially in hard mode.
Yeah, it's not too bad on normal, but you definitely don't want to get into the habit of just tanking it like a bunch of shit.
So for this, we're running outside, and then you're going to drop 2. Then we meet in the middle here. Perfect. And then you go in the safe spot, which you kind of ran out of, but it's okay. Run to the left here. The yellows always spawn into...
Back and then move together, and you want to stand together because
and there's a safe spot.
Clown.
It's like a clown.
Clown
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Stay inside.
So you can stay in.
And then go out. And then in.
So don't worry, BTP, I have healing balls all over the place for this.
Oh, this is... We have to...
Yeah, don't kill yourself.
Yeah, take it easy, don't worry. I mean, you're not here to do massive DPS, you're here to learn the mechanics.
Watch your feet. Alright, go to your times 3. Times 3. Times 3.
Find a way to destroy it.
Then you're 6 now. And go 9. Okay, we did it. The whole bottom side's safe. You want to position bottom side during things that are dangerous. Alright, break. We can do this top right one. You gotta come around this way, because if you go to at the side, it won't fix the area. That fixes the top right, so see how it's got a new safe zone up here?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, dodge this. The support normally...
There's a safe spot and a grab.
The idea is that the support gets grabbed here so you can just DPS over there.
Alright, so you're the first 2. So that's a fake. And... Is that a fake?
Fake.
Yeah, so now just stagger the whole time.
So if he pulls his sword out, it's a fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, he like kind of holds it back.
And I can't help stagger anyone else's.
No, just focus staggering him.
But like, I mean, like, can you though? Without probably.
You're not. There's
Yeah.
no stagger anybody else.
I mean counter. Counter.
Yeah, you could count. You could help counter if somebody failed.
The idea is that you don't do that because everybody knows their position, and if they skip one, you're gonna mess up their counter. So
Alright, this
can
you need
legally
to
make
dodge
them
the. There's gonna be lines. You gotta dodge the line or you get grabbed.
Oh fuck.
And if you get grabbed, that's okay. You can
You should
tell us.
probably default to ×3 because if everybody is in a plus, like it's impossible for everybody to get grabbed.
And if you do get grabbed, you can tell your teammates where the counter is, because your camera will kind of hover near it.
And if you're not grabbed, it's the one that has missing HP.
So from here, from at this point with DP, you gotta be careful. If we stagger him, you don't want to use your destruction. You gotta save it for the 60 bar make. That's something that I see really often fail on Fox.
Yeah, don't use your destruction bomb until the mech. Not at this.
Destruction.
Yeah.
So your door's gonna spawn in your ×3 spot. You're just throwing a destruction bomb, and then we're staggering mid.
Time to +3.
So throw destruction at your door, and then stagger mid. And then this is where you get the tether after this break here.
Destruction.
So get the tether. And then you're just hanging out. Oh, I got it. I ended up getting it.
Okay.
So
I'll go first.
go first. Yep.
So you're gonna go in third after the support BTP.
Look what we're doing.
Dodge. So
let's see.
1,
1,
2,
2.
and then
Now walk
he's
in
gonna
front of
get
him.
grabbed. And so that's exactly what you're gonna do.
Look, he's gonna raise the arm, then you dodge.
All right. So 1, 2, and then you walk right in front of him. 1, 2. Go in front of him. Go in front. Just stand there. And then you help kill the guardian raid that's outside there.
You can't fall off when you're in here, so don't worry about falling off. Now remember, stand on the left side of them.
So you're gonna be over here, and you're gonna
Stay
get
here,
in
stay
the
here,
triangle.
stay here,
Get
stay
close,
here.
Close.
and then just get in.
Oh, I got grabbed. Fuck.
Yeah, no, that's it.
That's what we wanted.
That's what we wanted. That's it. That's
All right,
it.
now we just kill the boss.
Then, okay, now we're gonna do normal DPS. It's gonna do a mech at 40, but this mech is always ignored. We're gonna just burst down him at 40.
Your job is just to kill the boss and not die.
Okay, DPS.
This is a good time to pop atropine if you got it.
Oh, I brought time stop. I didn't know.
That's okay.
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. I mean, you're learning.
All right, kill the circle. And then just be careful. Behind him is death zone.
Yeah, anywhere ready is this danger. And from this point on, you will always see the support just heal, because every so often he does a pulse damage, like that one. And you don't want the support to spam DPS buffs and get killed just by a random thing.
Run.
Just dodge.
Wow.
Good job, man.
There you go.
Shit. Thank you guys. That was confusing as fuck.
Yeah, it's an overwhelming fight.
Yeah, this guy has a lot of normal patterns.
It's pretty
memorize.
straightforward, but
Yeah.
you don't like the mechs kind of happen like back to back to back. You know, at like the 60 bar.
Damn, that was way easier than the actual learning party. Thank you, I appreciate it.
No problem, man.